Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today I've got a pretty cool video here for you guys. This is going to be the hidden Glowforge settings for non-proof grade material. Yes, you heard that right. It is Glowforge settings for non-proof grade material. You may have seen some of these options throughout some of my other videos, but they've been kind of scattered throughout, and you probably missed it. A lot of people don't know about these settings. That's why I'm calling it hidden. So I'm gonna jump into this, show you what this is all about. For this purpose, I just threw up some random shapes that has nothing to do with this video. It's just for testing, and I'll show you why I threw those up in here in just a second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into all the hidden settings, and they're all in the same little box here. You're like, well, how is it hidden if it's in this box up here? Let me show you. You're going to click on the unknown option here where your material list shows up. This is just going to show you your recently used proof grade materials. It no longer has like the endless list where you just scroll on forever. So it's just your recent materials that show up here. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to search for your normal proof grade options. So you could search for like medium maple plywood, and then that would show up in a list. But if you don't know of a setting that's there, then you're not going to be able to find it. So let me show you some of these that I know of and some that I discovered just by messing around with this feature here. So first off, the most useful one that is, in my opinion, and I used to come up with my own settings for this, is cardboard. You can just go ahead and type in cardboard. There you go. You have the option for 1/8 inch or 5/32 inch. That is cardboard settings made by Glowforge that they say is going to work with your cardboard. Obviously, you're going to want to use plain cardboard without stickers on it, because stickers could cause a fire or flare-ups. So just use normal cardboard, and then those settings. Right there, you can get both of those from that. Let's just say I select 1/8 inch cardboard. That's why I put these shapes up here. Now it's automatically set for cut settings through the proof grade cut here. So this is their recommended settings. I can go ahead and tab over. Their recommended settings is 400 speed, full power, and then that's up to you. If you're seeing flare-ups, you can reduce your power and increase your speed just a little bit. If it's not cutting all the way through, then I would reduce your speed a little bit, but just be careful. Cardboard is flammable. Now let's jump into some of these other cooler options here that you might not know of. Another one I covered in a previous video is paper. They now added the 20-pound copy paper. So a lot of people like to make like greeting cards and stuff. So that's a super cool option too. That's probably the next most useful option. And then we're going to get into some weird quirky stuff that you might not do very often, but it's really cool that it's even an option in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in iPhone. As you can see, it looks like they haven't really updated it since the iPhone 7, but if you have an iPhone 7, you want to engrave it, there you go. That's the settings for it. That was the one with like the aluminum backing, I believe. So that's probably why they went to this, and then they didn't update since then when they switched to glass. Next up, you're going to type in Mac. As you can see, you got a MacBook Pro. It's also going to pull up like Microsoft Surface, that iPhone again, and you have the Surface RT. So you got all sorts of random computers in here that you can engrave. Obviously, do this at your own risk. It is an expensive machine. I personally am not going to do it because once it's on there, it's on there. And if the power goes out in the middle of the engrave, could mess up. But I have seen people do this with their MacBook Pros. Looks pretty awesome to me. But like I said, I don't know if I could take the risk on that. But if you want to, there's the settings. One last thing that I want to show you guys, which I'm sure this is probably just regular acrylic, but I did run across this and it was kind of neat. If you just type in the word white, right here it's called Clearly White Pixel 2. I'm guessing that is acrylic, but that could be like a Pixel 2 phone. But I'm not sure. It doesn't really label it that well. I'm guessing it's a Pixel 2 phone since it has this little R in a circle, just like the iPhones did. So that could be like the Pixel 2 phone. So just a heads up on that. I found that out too. I'm sure there's other hidden features. If you want to just type in random words in here, you can probably find some hidden features that would turn out pretty cool. So if you find anything else that I didn't find in this video here, throw it down in the comments below so other people know, and myself personally, because I love to learn new things that are hidden in the Glowforge world here. Other than that, I hope this helped you out. I know this cardboard is definitely going to help you out for testing materials. Super cheap way to test materials. And then the paper one. Those two are going to be super helpful for you guys. Well, other than that, I hope you guys found this interesting, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.